How can you spot fossilized affixes in English words? Imagine walking through a language museum where some parts of words are ancient relics, no longer changing or forming new words. Today, we're going to learn how to spot those old, fossilized pieces in English. First, think about what affixes are. They are bits added to the start or end of a root word to change its meaning. For example, un in unhappy or ness in happiness. These are usually flexible and can be added to many new words. But sometimes, these parts stop being active and just hang around in certain words. That's when they become fossilized. Fossilized affixes are like language fossils. They used to help create many new words, but now they mostly stay in a few fixed words or phrases. For example, the suffix dom appears in words like kingdom or freedom. It used to be used to make new nouns, but now it's mostly found in these specific words. It's no longer used to create new words. Another sign of fossilized affixes is when their meaning becomes unclear or no longer makes sense. Take the prefix be in words like besmirch or befriend. It once had a clear meaning, but today it's hard to see what it adds. The connection between the affix and the root has faded over time. You can also spot fossilized affixes by looking at words where the root no longer exists or is rarely used outside that word. For example, in ruthless, the suffix less is still active, but ruth, meaning pity, is almost gone from everyday language. The affix is stuck to a root that no longer stands alone. Place names and fixed phrases often keep old affixes alive. Think of Mount in Mount Everest or write in playwright. These parts are relics of older language, preserved in special words but not used to make new ones. When you see a new or unfamiliar word, try breaking it down. Ask yourself if the affix is still used to make new words or if it's only found in old, fixed forms. If the affix or root isn't active anymore, you've likely found a fossilized element. For example, in the sentence, the playwright crafted a story set in a kingdom where freedom was ruthlessly suppressed. The suffixes right, dom, and less are all fossilized in modern English. They're parts of words that have stayed the same over time. Knowing how to spot these fossilized affixes helps you see how the language has changed. It also makes learning vocabulary easier because you recognize patterns, even old ones, that connect words across centuries. This skill is especially useful if you're interested in how words evolve or want to understand the history behind the language.